Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Victoria 2 as Russia, and I've disentangled the cats from the wires for now. We'll see how long it lasts. They are being adventurous and it's raining outside, so they're getting a bit restless. At any rate, we have factories that are closed. Quite a few of them, especially in Tver. Wasn't this a level 8 factory? Wasn't that... Okay, so when they run out of juice, they become a level 1 factory. Okay. Well, that's more severe. That's quite a lot more severe. Oh well. That changes things quite a lot. So by the time they are already closed, they become a level 1 again. Ouch. Still, I will keep doing this. If they are already closed, it's too late anyway. That means that even the large factories will just disappear. Even that timber factory, which was larger, I know it was larger because that was one of the earliest factories I built and expanded. So yeah, a closed factory will revert to level 1 no matter what. Yeah, in that case I think it's time to just push for laissez-faire. We're making enough money anyway. So let's see if we can get the people in power. Let's see now. Council on subsidies. Heck with it. Let's do it. Let's switch over to the... Switch over to them right away. We're gonna lose protectionism, but that's okay. We're gonna lose our ability to open and close factories. Destroy them, that's also impossible. Bankrupt factories are automatically removed. Yeah, that's okay. I will not be able to build railways, but I haven't done that in a very long time anyway. Factory owner cost plus 30, yeah. So that's going to increase the production of our factories. That's the good thing about it. Going to be pluralism instead of moralism, that's fine. We're going to be full citizenship instead of just limited. We're still going to be pro-military, which is fine. Free trade, that's just tariffs. I'm going to do this, I think. Because we decided we did not want planned economy, because then the factory owners... Then we have to control all the factory growth. Right? Yeah. Okay, cadets in power. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be interesting to see how that population support. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to pass those reforms as soon as I'm able to. March 90, yeah, that's a year. That's a few months actually. Okay, now with a liberal government, we should have someone who's much more interested in opening and closing factories. Of course, the situation in Tver is kind of bad. But as you can see, quite a few new factories are being built. And I think we're gonna see quite a few more factories too. Blood and iron. No, let's forget that. Let's forget it. No more blood mines. We just want to keep the population happy. Another shift in the upper house. I don't understand how this constantly happens. The Conservatives seems to have suddenly a bloated number and then they're cut back. I assume that they go up in numbers after each election and then they're cut down to size afterwards. Something like that. Furniture, yeah, we're exporting good stuff. Timber industry more than most of everything. Yeah, if you are in the rest of the planet and you're short of timber, you just have to wait for Russia to take up a bit. And that really is what triggers the availability of timber on the world market. Lots of factories. I thought you said they would be removed. Mayday parade. I'll let them gain consciousness, that's fine. I want them to be aware of their situation. Yeah, and it's time to train more troops. This is the last one, I believe, so... I want a large standing army. Let's look at Europe. Not irregulars, infantry still. And let's see if we can find accepted cultures. Let's see now. We accepted... what cultures again? I know it was... for that matter, which screen should I check that on? Hey, decisions go away. We can no longer switch around our think tank, apparently. So that's fine. We have the one we want, really. And there it is. Okay, Russian, Belarusian, Ukrainian, and Ugrian. Those are the pops we can recruit from. They are accepted cultures. So Ukrainian, you're fine. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 infantry. And 6 of you. Couple of engineers. And a couple of dragoons. Is the navy completed? It is. We're... Really? I would have thought I would have had more ships than this, but okay. Oh, it's at 18. Oh, I misread the tooltip. Okay, so we have... yeah, we can only support about... Oh. Yeah, 3 or 4 more ships, actually. So we need more ports. Oh well. I guess we'll just save up money. And get better ports. Mechanized mining. Maybe I want to cut taxes a bit. Yeah, flat 25%. No tariffs. There's all the spending stuff at full. The Navy though, that's the one we could potentially increase. My goodness, that would cost, yeah, that would cost thousands. Did the troop arrive? It did. Good. I'm gonna split you in 2. Find somewhere with rebels. That's quite a few places. Hey, what do you know? We can pass a reform. One of those and not this. Yeah, they are not quite ready for it. Okay, so largest group, largest movement. Common school, safe working conditions. Yeah, you wouldn't be mad if I did that. Safety regulations. It would radicalize this movement since it's the biggest one. Okay, we're gonna have a good school system. We darn well better have it when you have 98% literacy. There we go. Immigration attraction. Education efficiency goes up. Well-educated workforce. Yeah, all those poor people in Tver, that's unfortunate, but we are heading towards a full open market economy. Trying to anyway. Kicked out of Punjab again. Production, yeah. 10th. Lots of timber, lots of grain, fabric, glass, coal, yeah. Lots of good goods, lot of goodies. Infamy still going down. Someday we will not have rebels organizing. Maybe. We're trying to make them happy. Proving difficult. Hey, Fiji! An eternal Russian core. Yes, please. Yeah, we're gonna go with this because I want radios. That's also the last culture tech. And by the time this finishes, it's gonna be 1910. Yeah, so that might open up some new techs here, right? No, those are 1919. Never mind, then what about here? That's also Great War stuff. I guess we're gonna catch up on market stuff then. Looks like the Ottomans are having fun with the rebels. Communists? Really? Yeah, Ottoman communists. Austria is also Hungarian communists. Yeah. Austro-Hungarian communists. All the fun stuff. And China is still being wrecked by the anarcho-liberals. I've never played Britain in this game, in Victoria 2. I'm tempted to try that someday. Because they seem to have so many things going for them, and, well, given the name of the game, that shouldn't surprise anyone, but still. And Germany did pretty good for themselves. We're still first in ranking though, even though we're kind of trailing behind, at least in capital ships. Once we get our navy techs up, that should maybe change. Oh, yeah, unpause the game, that kind of helps. We're moving things along. Dough. Civil violence. Intervene immediately. All the tea in Russia. Yeah, drop their militancy and consciousness, that's fine. I like Switzerland being a great power. I don't think I've ever seen Switzerland become a great power. Darn it, why must everything happen at once here? Consciousness, decline. And we can... Ah! Hold on, where are you? There you are. It's gonna be kind of difficult to get anywhere with these powers, given that we're constantly being butted out. Still, we're gonna keep trying. Seems that most of the AIs are ganging up on us at this point. Which I suppose makes sense, I mean we are ahead. So quite a few colonies out there. Trying to fix it. Angola seems to be the one closest. 0.93. I suppose I could switch them over to being an immigrant attraction focus. I believe that's also a possibility. Yeah, there we go. Migrants 20% more likely. But that seems like such a small number. May Parade, gain consciousness. Liberia went bankrupt. Well, I did want to fight Liberia just to get to these last few provinces that aren't yet colonized. I'm not sure why Britain isn't colonizing them. They almost certainly have the power to do so. They just aren't. I'm not sure why. Nihilism of the will, more prestige. Yeah, I'm not reading all these massive events. They're basically all flavor text and poof, a little bit of period information, if you will. Will we reach 100% literacy? That's the question. Oh, reform time. What's going to cost this time? Quite a few things, actually. Which is the largest movement? Right now, the minimum wage and the voter rights are pretty high up there. That would radicalize the minimum wage because they are currently the second one. That's gonna put more factories out of business. Let's go for it anyway. That's what I wanted. And that turned more people into conservatives. You saw that sudden shift. It should also significantly reduce militancy and profits. But I'm fine with this. I'm moving towards a better society. In my mind, at least. Leidenberg. I assume that's down here in Africa somewhere. Yeah. Still 54,000 unemployed workers. Factory just opened up and everybody scrambles to get a job there. See, I can't do anything now, given that we have a laissez-faire government. So things here will shift around quite dramatically. But it saves me a lot of micromanagement. I mean, a lot of micromanagement. And that's why I wanted it. So I don't have to worry about going through and closing factories, I don't have to open factories. I don't want to gain information, so I'll take the other hit now. Yeah, I'm basically waiting for my infamy to go down to almost nothing. And then I'm gonna try to basically eat Sokoto. I want to finish them off. Just feels wrong. They're there. Also, It would be better for us, actually, if Kokand would finally civilize. Then we could possibly take care of them more easily. Egypt is almost civilized. Rearranging of the upper house again. Same thing again, conservatives just have a massive drop. And there goes the police state. Excellent. They're starting to get, China's starting to get the rebels under control. Good for them. Oh my, Tutankhamun's tomb. Opening the inner granite lid leading into the tomb, I was met by a breath of air that had been left undisturbed for some 3,000 years. To the best of my knowledge, I was the first to disturb the pharaoh's first to disturb the pharaoh's sleep, since he was laid to rest all those thousands years ago. There, standing in the ancient air of the crypt, I felt the smells of wheat growing on the Nile, perfume in alabaster vases, and a hint of dying papyrus. The most marvelous discovery of the century had been made by Russian archaeologists working in the Valley of the Kings. The previously undiscovered tomb of the 19-year-old pharaoh Tutankhamun. Glorious! So we gain 39 prestige and, holy Jesus, 24,258 research points. That is quite the chunk. And it's going to remove the Egyptian excavation thingy-me-bob. That's unfortunate though, because that's been giving us a fair bit of prestige. But hey, yum, those research points. Glorious indeed. Maybe I shouldn't house it up too much, because 24,000 points, that's not quite one tech these days. Yeah. Still, that is quite the sizable tech, quite a sizable chunk. Factories are going out of business, people are still unemployed, and there's behaviorism. So now we can possibly get radios. Those techs aren't available yet. I'm gonna go with that first. Modern central banking. I don't like this. What am I paying for this time? Or is it simply that my people are running out of money? It could be. Oh. Let's see, reforms. It's a secret ballot one you want, right? Yeah, you're gonna get it. And that should possibly get us over to democracy? Or do I need to allow all trade unions as well? When we passed everything else. Yay, Tutankhamun's tomb, woohoo! An actual interesting one there now. Alliance with France, again. I don't dare, because you drag me into a war with Germany almost immediately. Every single time, and I don't want the war. Not until I'm good and ready for it. Yeah, the market economy is sort of crashing everything, it seems. And all those unemployed workers. And poor people. Yeah, Tver is suffering quite a bit from this, but they are building quite a few new factories and expanding other things. Oh, here goes the radio. The talkies! So, suppression efficiency goes down. Shared prestige, yeah, that's fine. National radio networks allows radio factory. Suppression goes down, activate radio. That might be a new set of factories now. I want to see how many of you are getting your luxury needs. The aristocrats are quite happy. Most of them anyway. So here's the thing, I don't really want the artisans to be making much. I want them to become actual factory workers and stuff. That's the problem. And now I'm starting to lose money, so I might have to raise taxes again. Yeah, 1% extra tax increase. You want a school system, you have to pay for it. Besides, I need to save up some money so that we can build more ports. And I think I'm gonna wait now for the next level of naval tech, which is we're probably gonna start researching next. So that's in Moscow, no in hell. I'm not gonna pick these two options no matter what. Because that will basically increase militancy and consciousness in Moscow. No. So I don't think there are too many in Tataria. That's fine, they can be mad. Be mad if you want to. Militancy has not been this low for a long time. Wish I could legalize alcohol again. Well, the Temperance League rather. Fix that. There should be one more troop being trained, right? Did I miss one? Army, yeah, you're training one more. Excellent. Get him down here, then we'll train yet another regiment. Yet more troops. I want a large standing army. Just in case we're going to be dragged into war. Okay, central banking, excellent. Yeah, the National Banking Act, not really something I want. Inventions, hyperinflation. Yuck. Plus 10% factory cost. Why would you want to... Yeah. Not sure that's something I want. What's down in this? It's just prestige and minor increases, right? For the most part, economic responsibility, factory costs. Yeah, allows synthetic oil factory. Okay. What about here? Yeah, dreadnoughts, we might want them. We could use new forts. A lot of things we could use. The navy is pretty bad, I know, but I'm gonna go with this tech now and unlock the next level of naval base. Modern battleships. Where do I get those? This unlocks dreadnoughts, yes. Modern battleships. Is that here? No, that just improves them. It must be here somewhere. What can it be? Yeah, well, I will research stuff and see where you end up. This first, I need to increase my ports. If I'm gonna support those big ships, I'm gonna need that anyway. Okay, National Banking Act. Let's see. It reduces loan interests, but also tax efficiency by 2%. So I'm honestly not sure what that's gonna do for us. I mean, loan interest. We're not gonna loan money, but we're gonna loan... Oh! Wait. Does that mean it impacts the money we gain from lending out money? I'm willing to try that just to see if that changes things here. National Bank, that's our money. No, it's not. Big investors. I have never quite understood this, I'm sorry. Loans given, there we go, that's what we've been doing, dealing out in terms of money. Hmm. 2% tax efficiency can be rather severe though. These are all policies for the various things. Yeah, those aren't gonna change. We aren't gonna change any of these things now. Just the research housing, we're not gonna change those. Although we have all the culture text, so anything that reduces research in that is actually okay. I mean, this would actually be quite beneficial for us, given how many Navy texts we need to research now. And the cultural penalty wouldn't apply, but I don't want the academic confusion. So... Okay, we're gonna go... Yeah, sure, we're gonna pass this and see what happens. National Banking Act. Economic stability, yeah, sure. Whatever, my friend. Did the policies just see... Yeah, the safe working condition once dropped considerably in power. Yeah, but all the reform movements gained suppression because I picked the one that wasn't at the top. Cool. That's actually okay with me, because that means they're gonna grow in power much faster. And I want to pass all these things. Even though they cost money. Yeah, we'll see where we end up. For now though, time for another short break, I think. And we'll continue onwards towards the path of democracy next time. Thank you for watching.